Hi, Facebook. Ordinarily, after I attend a weekend event, I will write a little soliloquy online about my experience and my thank yous and accolades and all that. However, the 17th annual Black and White Steppers Ball weekend was such an auspicious occasion that it implored me to go live and give a brief synopsis of my thoughts and all that. So kudos to Miss Sarah Teagle and the Black and White Ball Committee for doing such a stupendous job this weekend. It was phenomenal. I mean, this was definitely a must attend event. And what I find most amazing about it is that this is my understanding that this Miss Sarah Teagle was the one that spearheaded having balls for the stepping community. In fact, that no one else was having weekend balls. And so she was the one that actually started that in Atlanta and across the country. So, I mean, that's just amazing to me that she had the foresight and innovation to do that. And now we have balls all across the nation. But again, y'all did an amazing job, and I had the best time of my life. Shout out to the Crown Plaza Ravinia Hotel. Free parking. I'm all about free parking because listen to me. If you go to an event for 3 days, anywhere from $8 to $15 a night, that adds up. And before you know it, you're almost close to the fee that you paid for the actual event itself. Hi, Rodney back. Hi, Miss Cora. So free parking, shout out to them for that. And also, we didn't run out of water. Now that may not sound like a big deal, but guess what? When you're dancing and working up a sweat and there's no more water left, so shout out to them for that. The location of the venue is, it couldn't be in a better locale. You have Perimeter Mall right across the street. So God forbid, like you have a wardrobe snafu and you need to get something quick, you can just go right across the street. There's tons of restaurants in the area. So the locale of the event is definitely top notch. Hi, fairies. And they had a security guard. That made me feel all warm and fuzzy, tall, handsome man guarding. I just thought that made me feel good. I mean, it's not something that most events have, but when I saw him there, that just made me feel a little better. All right, so what else happened? Thursday night kicked off at Ellery's. Oh my goodness. So the DJs were DJ Samsonite, who else? Rodney Mack and Phil Johnson. Ellery's was packed. We were up against the wall. It was jam-packed. Folks came out and represented for the Black and White Ball. And I had, oh my gosh, the music. Me and some other folks, like they literally had to close the doors. They stopped the music. We were still dancing. Then they told us to leave a myriad of times. Finally, they just had to throw us out and lock the doors. That's how good, I'm talking juicy good, Ellery's was on Thursday. So that was the kickoff. Friday was Sexy Black, and Mr. Pete Frazier hosted the world's largest prelim. So you have to qualify at the prelim in order to compete in the world's largest. And of course, he did an amazing job. The competitors were Fio and Candace. They did such a great, I just love those two. Just amazing dancers. And hi, David. Hey, Tika. How you doing? They are just amazing dancers, and they did a phenomenal job. The other contestants were Shelly Holder and Johnny B. Good, representing Atlanta, and they were great. Shelly is just a graceful dancer, and it was really nice to see them compete. Also, Maurice and Jade. And Jade is a new stepper, so it was really cool to see her dance with someone very seasoned. And of course, Marie's put on a show. And then also there was a trio with Candace, Fio, and Keisha, who I just like gush over. Hey, CJ. So that was Friday night, Sexy Black. And I think I'm gonna start doing like Diva of the Night or something like that. And hands down, Miss Sugarfoot was the slay of the night on Friday. I mean, she had cornrow. Like, who slays in cornrows? Like, where they do that at? I mean, when she walked in, my mouth was like, I was like, now granted, everyone looked good. And I mean everyone. Everyone came dressed to the nines, but that's stepper sharp. That's always, that's how we do in this community. But yeah, Sugarfoot, she shut it down. Cornrows. Yes. Necklace had the choker. You know the choker's her signature. Okay, so I could go on and on and on, but I digress. So that was Friday. Friday was amazing. I had on something a little risque, but I'm grown. I can do that. So Saturday was the main event, and I missed what's his name, Kamal Howard. I didn't get an opportunity to watch his performance because I was actually at a concert, but I did see him. Couldn't help but see him. I definitely saw him. I just didn't get an opportunity to watch him perform, but I'm told he did an amazing job. And there were workshops earlier that day. I didn't get an opportunity to participate in the workshops either because, as aforementioned, I was at a concert. But I believe, I'm not 100% certain on this, but I believe Yvette, O'Donnell, Sherry Gordon, Ed Donaldson, and Dre did workshops. So for those who were out of towners or even in Atlanta, they wanted to partake in that and brush up on their skills and hone their skills, you were able to do that. But Saturday was just amazing. And as I mentioned already, Joy like slayed for the night. Again, everyone looked amazing, but Joy, when she walked in, I gasped because, in a world where women sometimes we like to show our skin and stuff like that. She was so elegant, and she had a chevron print dress, and it was understated elegance. Do you know what I mean by that? Understated elegance. I mean, just classy pearls, not too many accessories, because in the stepper community we love to wear our accessories. But it was an understated elegance, and it was done beautifully. And for that, she got the award for Saturday. Oh, Thursday, it's a tie between Tika and Yoki, because Yoki had on that shirt that said "Addicted to Black," so I was in love with that. And then Tika had on this white flowy shirt, which is very indicative of what we like to wear in a stepping community, because it flows. So when you dance, it's just like, yeah, ooh, ah. But I'm tied between them two, and Queen too, because Queen was giving us all day glitter on her skirt. But all right, so Saturday main event. That was pretty much the summation of the night. And then Sunday was the grand finale, the Sunday brunch, and it was a contest. Grab your partner. And initially it was supposed to be a heavy hitter contest. Hi, Leanne and Donna Peak. Originally it was supposed to be a heavy hitter contest, $2,000 prize. How in the world no one competed or wanted to? Well, they had some people to compete, but not enough. I don't even understand that. Like $2,000, y'all should have came out and did that contest. I just got to put it out there. But anyway, so we changed it to grab your partner, and initially there was a tie between Fio with dancing with Candace and Ronnie B and Rhonda. Now, in my estimation, they both should have. I mean, it was clear they both should have won. I couldn't choose between the two of them. I'm a novice in this dance. I don't necessarily know what to look for, but I personally could not choose between the two because they were just so phenomenal in two completely different styles. But in any event, Miss Rhonda and Ronnie B won. And what I thought was so classy of the two of them was to give a portion of their proceeds to Kim. Now, there was also a fundraiser for Kim Quiet Storm Davis. Hi, boo. TJ. Hi, Tall T. They gave a portion of their winnings to Miss Kim. Now, talk about pay it forward. When I tell you I was misty-eyed, like I was literally like having a dab in my eyes because that was such a touching and wonderful moment for them to do that. But there was a fundraiser for Miss Kim. I'm not clear on the total that they raised for her, but it's definitely symptomatic of being in the community. Like, we're family. And I know we use that term loosely sometimes, but we are definitely family and we take care of our own. So yeah, Sunday, the brunch set was just, it was epic, y'all. I mean, y'all saw I did the live video of Dre Blackwell, Yvette O'Donnell, and Sherry Gordon getting it in. You hear me? I'm talking to, like, you looked around the room. I don't even know why anybody was dancing while they was on the floor, because they really should have had the whole floor. But anyway, folks had their phones out. Everybody was stopping and watching. What's going on, Virgo? Hi, Donna. Yeah, they were getting it in, and I did a little trio myself with Miss Sarah. I was dancing with Sarah, and then somebody came to talk to her. Sherry Gordon walked up and grabbed me. Y'all know I was fit to be tied. I'd never danced with Sherry before, but when she came and got me, I got goosebumps. I revere these people, and the thing about it is, when you're dancing with people that are at the top echelon of their craft, these are folks that have won numerous contests. They've won World's Largest Stepping Contest, which is the biggest contest that we have for this community. They're at the top echelon of this dance. So to dance with them, it's like an amazing feeling, and it's an experience. I liken it to if you are an avid golfer, to be able to putt with Tiger Woods on the green. Like, you would be like, oh my gosh, that's how I am when I get an opportunity to dance with these people. So yeah, and it was Shelly and Mimi, and I have tons and tons and tons of work to do in this dance, but it was such a great experience. So, and then we had the after party. Oh yeah, Sherry is the truth. You saw the trio, Donna? That trio was everything. You hear me? But so then we had the after party at VFW, the Veterans Post in Decatur, and they had a contest there. And Yvette and what's my girl's name? I don't want to forget. Wait. I don't want to forget, because my mind goes. Oh, Georgette. I love Georgette out of California. They won the contest. And when I tell you they shut it down at VFW, them two ladies. Whew, I could go on and on talking about Yvette. She's the only person that I wanted to dance with that I didn't get an opportunity to dance with. But seriously, after watching her and Georgette dance, that was kind of, I was good after. I was good. Hi, Stephanie Williams. Hey, Stephanie Knox. I was good after watching dance, but Yvette, I watched her. Somebody saw me. I watched her video, things with glitter on the pockets. I watched that video, and I watched that video once a month. Because her dance is so and I love her, and her body is so tight. I remember I danced with her last year, and I couldn't hardly pay attention because I was so busy looking at her skin and her tone of her arms. But I'm getting off track. Hey, Sue McDaniel. Hi, Thompson. Georgette is a fool. That's what you saying, Talty? Georgette is that's my new boo. So don't nobody talk about my new boo. All right, so that was Sunday night. So let me get into my best dances that I had. I've said this before, but y'all know I'm a novice in this dance. So when I get an opportunity to dance with really seasoned men, it helps me elevate it helps me hone my skills, and they challenge me, which I love. So and this is in no particular order, but Dre Blackwell. Hi, Miss Renee. Oh my gosh, y'all know I love Renee. Oh my gosh, she is such a doll. She looked like a doll. But anyway, so Dre. My best dance, my favorite dancer, I don't care what nobody say, he is my favorite dancer, not just stepper, dancer, And I had the privilege of dancing with him in Sarah's contest last December, the student teacher contest. Let me tell you something. You don't really know somebody until you compete with them. And that's when I was already a fan of his, but that's when I really fell in love with him. Oh my gosh. He is such an amazing person, and his diligence and his commitment to this dance is off the charts. Seriously. Yeah, I'm in the bathroom. The good light. This is the best light that I have, so I had to go in my little bathroom. But yeah, back to Dre. So I have nothing but the utmost respect for him, and I mean, he challenges me in ways that, I mean, every time I dance with him, he gives me at least 3 different moves. Just when I think that, oh, he's giving me what he got, no, 3 more moves. And then, I got an 8 watching. What's going on, Terrence? And why did Dre have the temerity to tell me after our dance that I'm getting better? Lord of mercy, what did he tell me that for? I was just gushing. Hey, Art. So Dre was my top dance experience of the weekend. Always is. Okay, Herc. Ooh, woo! So last song of the night, let me just break it down for you. Last song of the night, at VFW, I danced with Herc. And we just easy going into it. And I'm like, he must be tired. I know he just came in here on the humble. So I'm like, all right, we just doing this dance. All right, whatever. Next thing I know, that dance took a natural crescendo. And before I know it, that dude picked me up off the floor, rested me on his leg for what seemed like an eternity, put me back down, spin me around. I was like, I ain't on birth control, dude, so you keep playing with me. I mean, I'm just joshing, but seriously, who? That's how I was after that dance with Herc. Herc went berserk, okay? Also, Theo. Ooh, Theo. I'm almost at a loss for words. And y'all know that's not typical for me, but I am almost at a loss for words after dancing with Theo. To me, in my experience, he probably has one of the best techniques when it comes to pressure points. He'll have me doing stuff I didn't even know I could do, and it doesn't help or it doesn't hurt that he's muscular and everything. So it's he's very strong. And so that Theo, I just adore you. Oh my gosh. Oh, you had a private with Dre, Donna? Yeah. He is the business. He's a master. He's a master stepper. He won the master. So yeah, he gives you all that. Tim Riffick. I danced with him Thursday at Ellery's. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tim is the business. Hey, Yoki. Yes, he is if you haven't danced with Tim Riffick, Alex, that's a must. With a capital ust. Must dance with him. He is, it's hard to explain, but it's just his hand signals are crisp. And he does really well. Yeah. I'm my favorite teammate. Oh, I'm back. I was talking about moves. So I shade across the floor to DJ and asked Shorty Smooth to dance, and he said, "Oh, that hurts, but I'll come get you." And of course, I couldn't be upset because he's standing up there DJing, and he would do. I'm just sitting at the table. Next thing I know, I see him, and he tells me to cut. True to his word, he came and got me, and we got it. DJ Shorty Smooth is the truth. And them dreads swinging everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna move on. LC. I wasn't ready for LC. Nope, sure wasn't. I was not ready for LC. And y'all know he's a technician. So I was even doubly nervous. Oh, Kiana, I hope I'm saying that right. Tim is the business. Like, but yeah, back to LC. LC, yeah, shut it. I kind of was ready to leave after I danced with LC because there was really nothing else for me to do after dancing with him. But LC, yeah, you gave it to me. All right, Ed Donaldson. So he wasn't really dancing that much, and I was nervous that I don't like asking him to dance. I never have, but I'm getting better. I know it's imperative that you ask, because if you don't, you might be sitting sitting down all night. But anyway, so I found the nerve to ask Ed to dance Sunday at VFW, and we danced twice, and it was not enough. I didn't want to let him go. I mean, woo! It's something about dancing with a stocky man that when they want to do is be with you. Oh, yeah. Burly just holds you, and you be like, yeah. Oh, wonderful. Also, I got an opportunity to dance with Desmond, the people's champ. He is, he doesn't come out a lot, but I mean, the man is 6'6". Of course, you want to dance with the champ. And it was such an easy and graceful dance. And, because his arms are so long, it's a different experience dancing with someone who's very, very tall and has long wingspan. Because when they send you out, it's like you out yourself. And so I thoroughly enjoyed the dance. Oh my gosh, Ronnie B I think he's like one of the best dancers in Atlanta. And every time I dance with him, he teaches me something which I like. And he every dance he challenges me even more. So Ronnie B is one of my favorites, top notch. Doc, y'all know how I love Doc. And Doc gave this. Sometimes you dance with Doc and he's like, all right, we just gonna groove. And then sometimes you dance with Doc and he's like, I'm gonna let you know what it is. And that's what he did this weekend. So shout out to Doc. Maurice Thomas, my kindred soul brother who wears the ostentatious outfit. Let me tell you, I've never had anyone clap after I danced with somebody. After I danced with Maurice, folks were clapping, which is huge because that dude he's amazing. And we were just, I completely forgot. I wasn't even doing an 8 count at one point, dancing, and I loved it. So thank you, Maurice. Vince, why is Vince so sexy? My goodness. But that dance was good. Like, Vince, I enjoyed that a lot. Of course, Will, fellow steppers. I've never taken a class with Will, but when I tell you, I feel like he's one of my instructors. Every time we dance, I learn something every single time. So, and then Josh, I walked with Josh on Saturday. Josh had me walking for my life. You hear me? I never walked with nobody like that before. Like, after it was over, I was just like, so when are we going to start this? It was so good. Like, he taught me a lot. So those are my best dances with men. Now, my best dances with females, Miss Sherry Gordon. Oh, she had me weak. I'm still weak from dancing with Sherry. Like, we danced twice, and I was just like, I almost begged her, could I get another one, please? Because, oh my, it's like her signals are so good, and she has such a flow about her. Dancing with these women will have you questioning your sexuality. I'm just saying, like, oh no. But I also got Candace. Whoo! Can dance, Candace. First of all, she got these long nails. I'm already feeling good from the dance, but then these nails are tickling me, and I'm like, look at here. I can't be liable for what happens after this dance. Because Candace is that lead. She, like, the pressure and stuff, I don't normally feel that when I dance with people in Atlanta. Not all, but her lead is for, like, she gave me the business. So those are my top dances of the night. One of the things that really stood out to me that I really liked to see was all of the groups supporting the Black and White Steppers Ball. I think it's imperative that we support each other and support each other's events. So I mean, GDI was in the house. I don't know everyone's name, so I might just call the people that I know in the groups. Miss Mary, the Steppers Workshop Georgia, she definitely came to represent. Shanita, Bobby, Will with YOLO Steppers, Smooth Silhouettes came out. Tracia, T.W. Manson, Vanessa Howard, Max Steppers was in the building from Florida. So it was just good to see people from all across the country come out to support the event. And like I said, I think that's important for us to do. In summation, amazing time. All the Queens building, all my sisters, nothing but love, no hate,